All right. Hello there. Today we're going to be playing for the first time TimeGuessr. That's right. Now the reason why we're doing TimeGuessr instead of GeoGuessr, which was my original plan, is because, well, it turns out GeoGuessr is a subscription-based game. And I figured out, okay, well, I'm not going to pay a game like GeoGuessr. I'm not gonna pay a subscription for a game like GeoGuessr. If anything, you know what I mean? And the thing also is that they allow you to play a free game, but it's just one free game a day. So obviously that doesn't work for streamer purposes, I should say. But, you know, perusing around the internet, I found out there's one that is even more interesting that is called TimeGuessr, in which we are going to be basically watching pictures from all over the world at certain time periods. And we have to guess which time, you know, which year it pertains to and to which country. And where in that country that picture was taken. So I think that it's like an additional level of interesting playability, so to speak. Now there's one of my mods gave me the link to another GeoGuessr sort of clone that is open, like you can play it without having to pay a subscription, and I tested it, and I think it works. You know, it's almost kind of the same. It's more voidbornes, but the whole idea is there. It's in a nutshell. But I already said that I was going to play TimeGuessr, and TimeGuessr is also a really good game. Okay, so we're going to play TimeGuessr today, but before we even start playing it, hey Fregaros, what's up? Before we even start playing the game, I am going to tell people that I am live. Because I think people don't know. I have to tell people on Discord. I think I already did that for the rest of the socials. But not the most important one. This song slaps. And isn't there a better song than a Civilization 6 song to have as a BGM soundtrack to play TimeGuessr? I think there isn't anything better than that. Yeah, that's the Civ 6 theme, yeah. It's 1:09 p.m. time guessed. Yeah. True. My request, Golden Nocturne from Human Echo. No, we're not doing a video game request today. We are not doing video game music requests today for Garrus. We're going to play TimeGuessr today. Okay, let me share this in Instagram and we're good to go, okay? This is one of the best civilizations tracks that has ever been written. It's insane. It's insanely good. Okay, let me share this in the stories. Ta-da! Okay, let's add the link here for the stream. All right. YouTube. There we go. Let's put it big right here, super big. That's what she said. Okay, there we go. All right, we're good to go. So, to repeat the premise of today's stream, we're going to play a browser game in which we have to guess not only to which country the picture pertains to, but also when in time it was taken. The year. That's what TimeGuessr is all about. It's GeoGuessr, but with time added to it. We need to figure out at which point in time in history that picture was taken. Alright? So, might as well. Let's start. What else is there to do but to start? Oh, I have to start the vertical stream. I forgot about that. Let me start the vertical stream here. Kaboom. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we are live in the vertical as well. Let me check that it is indeed streaming here. Yeah, it is. It looks good. All right, we're good. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. All right, there we go. Awesome. Da, ba, da. Okay, let's start playing the game. All right, play. Time limit. Let's start with let's start, you know, relax. Let's do like a round with no timer, and then we can do another round with a time limit. Okay, I just try to ease into the game because I don't know if people on stream have played this before. It's better if we ease into the game. Let's see. Okay. Well, this is pretty old. Let's see here. Well, we have a black lad here. Most people is white. Okay, this says 1923. So, I mean, we know, okay, Maryland. Well, this gave it away. This was pretty easy, isn't it? DC. 1925. Well, you're right, you know. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's in 1923 just because of the plague. This just means when the plague was issued, but it's in the 20s. We can pretty much agree this is in the 20s, 1920s, and it's in DC, Maryland, DC. Okay. So let's see here. I think this might be Maryland, 1923, yeah. This is an image from the lost continent of Alaska. 1400 before Christ? That's insane. Okay. I mean, I suppose here, you say it's 1925. Okay, well, let's see what happens here. Make a guess. You were 2 years off. Your guess was 4.9 kilometers from the correct location. Okay, so it was in 1923 after all, like I said before. But saying 1925 it wasn't the correct guess, but it is true that it could have been 1925, because the plague, it doesn't necessarily tell you the exact date when this was taken. This is just the year the plague was issued, not the year the photograph was taken. Okay, well, this was a pretty good start. It was a kilometer. That's a mile is 1.2 kilometers. I think that's the conversion. Or kilometer. Kilometer, I don't know how you pronounce it. When Lost Gamer IO. I think we're gonna leave that for another stream, probably. Okay. Like the next stream that we can do Lost Gamer. And next to that one, we can do the open GeoGuessr. You know, to keep it mixed up. Okay, let's do a next round. Okay, let's see here. Okay, most people is black, so I'm guessing this could be Africa. Okay, we have a... Do any of you recognize this flag, though? I don't know... I don't know which flag is this. Is this the Republic of Congo flag? This is the one thing that I can think of. Of which that flag reminds me. It's in color, so you know. Looks fairly recent. Let's see here. Oh, this is Somalia. This is Somalia. Okay. Okay. Well, this is Somalia, lads. Although, isn't Somalia's flag like blue? Let's see here. Somalia. I thought Somalia's flag was blue. "2017, you say? Okay. Okay, Somalia is right here in the coast, right? Around here. Eritrea, Somalia. Okay, where in Somalia this could be? That's the question. This looks like a monument here. Okay. There's a monument here, like an obelisk. I have no idea where this is. And we can see really the surroundings of this area. What the hell is this shit? What's this? Oh, this is like an antenna. Okay. Okay, maybe this might be like a rural area, I guess. Because I don't see any buildings around. But we do have cars. Well, I don't think this is Mogadishu. But, I don't know, mate. Maybe it is up north? Around here? Let's put it in between these 2 points. Let's make a guess here. Okay. Well, that wasn't a bad guess, Conkel. The picture was taken in 2014, so you were 3 years off. Somalians gather at a tomb of the unknown soldier to celebrate Eid al-Fitr, a Muslim festival marking the end of Ramadan. Ooh, and we were 800 888.8. What are the odds? 888.8 kilometers or kilometers away from the original point. Well, I mean, it's... And I think it's actually Mogadishu after all. Okay. Well, I think we're safer trying the capitals of the countries first, instead of you know, just making wild assumptions. But yeah, I mean, unless it's literally like in an open field or something. Okay, let's see what else we have around here. Okay, this is Arabic. Okay, this is Saddam Hussein. That's crazy. These are F-16s, I think. Maybe this is during the Gulf War or something. Although, no, this is probably in the Iraq War, because we have Osama bin Laden and George W. Bush here. So this is not the Gulf War. This is probably the Iraq War in 2003 or something like that. So my guess would be like this is Iraq in 2003, 2004. Iran. You say it's Iran? No, I think this is Iraq. This is probably Iraq. The reason why is because the biggest face here is Saddam Hussein. So it has to be Iraq in 2003. You say it's 2004, okay. I think it's 2000. Well, I don't really know when. I don't remember when that war started. But yeah, let's put it 2004. Probably Baghdad. Let's try it with Baghdad, capital. Okay, let's make a guess. It was 2003, mate. I knew it was a little bit earlier, but well, we were a year off. So let's read this. A man in Islamabad, Pakistan, reading an anti-American newspaper on the day the US began its surprise military invasion of Iraq. So this is actually in Pakistan, not in Iraq. I didn't know. What the fuck? We can't listen to that song, otherwise they're going to bring down the stream. They're going to copyright claim the thing. That's a movie, a film score, so it's not a good idea to listen to that. Okay, well, we were insanely off in the place, but we were right about the year, somewhat. In the exact pose where Saddam was in that underground with the fan. Yeah, he was he was laying down in that, right? Yeah, that's true. Well, one thing that I didn't know is that I mean, I don't know how much Arabic is spoken in Pakistan. I thought Pakistan spoke and wrote Pakistani. I didn't know they had a part of their population that has Arabic as their language. Unless this is not Arabic and it's Pakistani, but I mean, this looks like Arabic to me. Anyways. A copyright be killing your Twitch bot. Well, it is silenced in some parts, yeah. I mean, it doesn't kill the bot, but yeah, there are some songs that are silenced because of a copyright. I used a lot of Lord of the Rings track in a video, and it got banned in Russia. Yeah, sometimes I get blocked and stuff like that. That happened to me with some anime songs. There was a Devilman Cry Baby track that was blocked all over the world that I couldn't do for YouTube, unfortunately, and that was a paid request. Unfortunately, I had to put it in Vimeo at the time. Anyways, let's keep playing. Alright, black and white, old as hell. These cars look that they could be from late 40s. Mid to early 40s will be my guess. Let's see the license plate here. Oh, it's actually from 1938. Okay. Let's see if we can see anything else. The paper, there's... Oh, the Herald. It says something the Herald. Maybe this is in the United States. The New Herald or something. We can't really see too much in this license plate though. Do you have any idea about this? There's a flag in the background. Oh yeah, it's right here. Yeah, but it's you can't really see what it is though. I can't make out what this is. This is just a blurry mess. But this is something Herald. The R-A-L-D, right? Let's see if we can see something here. No, this plaque is a little bit too blurry. See what else. A lot of details are around here that we can use. Yeah, let's see this. No, this is too blurry. Well, we can try with 1938. Maybe Vermont? And car numbers. It says here April 1, 1938, right? So we have the time. I'm guessing this is in the United States, and this could be like Vermont, right? Because this looks like an M, O, and T. Vermont? So it's close to New York City. USA resident sleeper. I'm guessing America, but I don't know where the license plate is cut off, or it might say Vermont. Yeah. Let's try with Vermont. I think Vermont is close to New York, isn't it? I don't even know where that is. Do you know where Vermont is? I don't know. I thought it was close to New York, but apparently I'm mistaken. Oh, it's near Maine. Right, okay. Yeah, that... Manchester... Portland... Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, Maine. We're in Maine now. Portland, Lewiston, Augusta. West. Okay, Claremont, Manchester, Rutland, Ludlow, Middlebury, Burlington, Pittsburgh, Montpelier. I don't see it, mate. Well, this is the state of Vermont. But where in Vermont is it though? Fuck. I don't know. This doesn't look like it's a city though. I don't know. Let's put it like in Burlington or something. Let's try Burlington. What the hell? 1938, was it? Yeah. Okay, it was 1937. Visitors relaxing during the 1937. Okay, we weren't that far off though. We were almost like 100 kilometers. Visitors relaxing during my apologies, during the 1937 Vermont State Fair in Rutland, an event that has been held every year since 1846, except during World War I, World War II, and in 2020 during due to COVID-19 pandemic. Okay. Okay, not that bad. Not that bad. We were spot on in the place, but and the year. Sorry, we were almost spot on in the year. Almost spot on in the location. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know anything about it that is in Vermont. I just know Vermont, the state of Vermont, and that's it. Okay, holy shit, this looks old as hell. Times. Well, that's in English. It looks like a city. There's, you know, buildings here. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a neon sign for Budweiser. Could be. Strand Hotel. All the news that fit to print. Okay, I think these are like, yeah, the trucks that you know, parted in the morning to give the kiosk the newspapers that day. Near Times Square, New York, 1934. Okay, that's not a bad guess at all. Paramount, this is Paramount here, so yeah, it is in the United States. Okay, let's try that guess from Conkel. Let's go to Times Square here. I don't remember where Times Square is exactly though. Do you know? I think it is in Manhattan, but I don't know where it is exactly. Broadway. Chinatown. Oh no, this is Sphin Square, not Times Square. Oh, Tribeca, this is where they do the film festival, I think. Broadway. Shit. Okay, this is a stock exchange. This is Wall Street, basically. I don't know. I don't know where Times Square is. If anything, I would just could put it here. Pillars of Wall Street, New York City Hall. Dang. Little Italy, Lower East Side. The new NYC. NYU. Dang. Okay, Madison Square. Madison. Central Park. Lincoln Square. Oh, here it is, Times Square. There you are. Haha, there we go. And you said 1934. Okay, make a guess. Oh no, it was 1951. We were 17 years off. But we were insanely spot on with the location. We were only 200 meters away from the actual location. That was hot off the press. New York Times papers being loaded onto trucks outside the Times building. Sorry. Okay, well, you know what? I never would have guessed this was in 1951. The trucks look older than 1951, but yeah. Okay, there you go. Final score. 39, almost 40k out of 50k. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, we were off. In the last one was the one where we were like very off in time, say 17 years. But that's okay. That was the first try. Let's play again. Maybe we can do it with the timer now. How much time should we put in the timer? Warhammer 40k foreshadowing, yeah. We haven't reached 50k though. But I don't know where exactly, in which millennium we are in Warhammer 40k right now. I think it's the 44th millennium, 44k. I don't know what millennium is right now in the story. I don't remember. Let's put 3 minutes. Let's put 3 minutes. Okay, let's see. 3 minutes in the clock. Crap. Well, this is old. I don't recognize this city. I don't recognize this lad. What's this? I don't know what this figure is. What is this? I don't know. I don't know who this lad is. This seems to be like the name of the city, but I don't know what city ends with IEL. But this is old. Let's see the shoes. I mean, this could be like from the 40s, don't you think? I don't know, mate. I have no idea where this is. This is difficult. This could be Europe or the United States as well. Canada. I don't know. I'm gonna go with my gut here and say it's the United States. Somewhere in the United States. It has a river. National Award for Yodeling Award for wartime yodeling, maybe. This is the prize for the yodeling world championship. Why does it have to? I have no clue. Yeah, I have no clue either. I'm just gonna guess. Let's put it Washington DC or something. I don't know. In the 40s, 1945. I don't know. Make a guess. Okay, this is all. You were 27 years off. How is this? How is this picture taken in 1972? We had color pictures in 1972, mate. A man from Kiel carrying a shoulder yoke. Receiving the Hummel Hummel Award, named after an iconic water carrier from the 19th century Hamburg. This is in Germany. In 1972. Mate, come on. Who would have guessed this is in Germany in 1972? The picture is in black and white. Oh my god. This is terrible. Maybe that's just what it looks like over there in black and white. Well, it's on the same vibe of yodeling. I mean, I guess so. I mean, you know what? You stating the yodeling thing could have been a clue to this being in Germany. An appreciated guess. Well, that was terrible. 27 years off and very far away in Europe. So, okay. Well, it was terrible. Next. Okay. Let's see here. Baronstrand. Shoot to Waterford. 110. Waterford. Okay, this has to be 19th century, lads. We have carriages here. What the fuck? If this is not 18th century, it has to be like 1910s or 1900s at the very least. Let's see the stores. This is O'Leary, Ironmonger. Okay. Every hardware store. Glasgow 9 house. Okay, maybe this is Scotland in the 1900s. I mean, you can see the shit from the donkeys and the horses in the streets. So this is pretty old. This is entirely based on the store sign, but I'm guessing very early 1900s Ireland. You think this is Ireland? Well, it says Glasgow here. Isn't Glasgow in Scotland? Let's see what else we have around. Okay, the buildings. There's not much to say about the buildings. You can't see too much. Something honey 39 or something. R. Whelan. I don't think this is the USA at least. Yeah, it's not the USA. Istanbul? No, I don't think this is Istanbul. I mean, why would Istanbul have any kind of announcements like this of the stores in English? It would have to be in Turkish. Okay, let's see if it is in Scotland. Early 1900s, right? We have Glasgow here. Yeah, let's put Glasgow and put like 1912. Let's try 1912. See what happens. Damn! You were right! Jonathan, you were right. It was in Ireland. I don't know how you guessed that, but it is in Ireland indeed. And it was even earlier. It was 1905. 7 years before. But it was in Europe. It was in Europe, yeah. But it was in Ireland. That was a good guess. I don't know how you were able to tell that. Okay, well, it wasn't that bad. It was entirely based on the of O'Leary. You know what? That's fair. I think I just dove too much to the Glasgow thing. I fixated too much into that, but yeah, you're right. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, this looks like the eruption of a volcano. Okay, I think this is probably the Vesuvius. The eruption of the Vesuvius in Italy, right? Piazza Garibaldi. I mean, this is Italian, obviously. Now, in which year was this taken, though? I don't remember when was the last eruption of the Vesuvius. But I'm almost positively sure that this is the eruption of the Vesuvius. Mount San Helene eruption? No, I think this is the Vesuvius in Italy, but I don't know which year this was taken. Fuck. I mean, the picture looks insanely old, but this could have been... Let's see if we have cars in the streets. I don't see any cars in the streets, though. Is that a car? Is this a car? It looks like it could be a car. If it is a car, it could be like in the 30s and on. Holy moly, how they captured the Pompeii eruption. Must be a time travel photo. The Pompeii. Yeah. Well, I didn't know Pompeii was so industrialized at the time. Look at that. No wonder why the Romans were so powerful at the time, right? Okay, well, this is obviously in Italy, but I don't know which year this is. And I don't know where Pompeii was, or the Vesuvius is. I think Pompeii was to the southern part of Italy, right? Maybe near Naples? It could be even here in Sicily, though. $1956, close maybe. You say it's 1956. Okay, let's try that. Oh, this is Mount Etna here. It says Mount Etna. You know what? It could be the Mount Etna as well, but I think it's just the Vesuvius, but I don't remember where the Vesuvius is. Let's see if we can find it a little bit here. Fuck! We lost the time. I forgot we were playing against the time. We lost that one. Yeah, look. Mount Vesuvius eruption from the old Napoli Centrale station. So it was near Naples, I guess? Near this would be my guess. It was 1944. My god, mate. Imagine having to live through the eruption of a volcano, and on top of that, you have World War II going on. That's bad luck. You have World War II in one of the worst periods, 1944, and on top of that, you get a huge eruption of a volcano. Dang. I didn't know Vesuvius erupted recently, not gonna lie. I knew, but I didn't remember which year was it, but yeah. Okay. Let's see what's next. Okay, let's see here. What's this? Geiserlicht, Dolchen. Agentur der Geiserlicht, Dolchen, Reichspost. Geiserlicht, okay. This has to be Austria or Germany, either one of those. Nationale. This is a bank, right? Lieke Bonsbank. Vangent et Collignon. Okay, I can't read anything here. A station WP Frederiksplien Dam Centrale Station. Well, there's a bunch of people on the streets, but I can't tell if they're pissed off or not. Okay, we have 1 minute and a half left, so we have to decide fast. Okay, this seems to be a cathedral. English Bestruxtingen. Kaiserlicht. I mean, this could have been during the Prussian Empire, right? Like in the 1920s or something. During World War I or something. I don't know. Let's put this near Germany, in between Germany and Austria, I guess. 1917, I guess. Let's try 1916. Germany, 1940, you say? I think it says Kaiserlicht. That's like Empire, Prussian Empire time, I guess. Let's see. You see, it was 1904, mate. It was during the German Empire. We were far off in years, but we were somewhat close when it came to and this isn't even in Germany. This is in the Netherlands. Holy shit. This is in the Netherlands. This is not even in Germany. Okay. Well, we were a little bit far off. Also earlier in the 20th century. Okay. Well, at least we guessed something in this one, right? At least. Okay, let's see now. Okay, well, this is fairly recent. Okay, this is probably like a sports channel from Germany or Austria. Spiegel? Der Spiegel or something? This clubbed? Or maybe this is... Well, this doesn't look like this is German. This could be Dutch. Maybe this is a Dutch channel? This looks like Dutch to me. Speaking of Netherlands, Van Dommel is Relita Beat. Yeah, I think this is Dutch. Now, where in the hell in time was this? What operating system is this? This is not Windows XP. Is it? This could be Windows 98 or something. Well, actually, no. This could be actually Windows XP, but I don't recognize the bottom bar. Let's see the cell phone. The cell phone looks like early 2000s. Dell. This is early 2000s as well. That's Windows 98, baby. It looks old. This is not Windows XP. But I do know that, you know, Windows didn't get updated as fast as it is nowadays back in the day. So yeah, it's probably they were using a suit, an office suit in this channel from the Netherlands. I think this is from the Netherlands. Let's try this. Let's put Amsterdam just because, well, it's a TV station, I think. And let's place it like when? Like 2002 perhaps? I mean, we had, yeah. I'll say it's 2002. Let's see what happens. Y2K updating computers, maybe. Oh, we were 4 years off. Dang. Mate, they were using Windows 98 in 2006. Oh my god. That's crazy. Talk about obsolete. God damn. Well, to be fair, there's a lot of machines, you know, still running, I don't know, Windows 8 or some shit like that nowadays. Or Windows 10. even though it was, you know, sunset. Okay, well, this was pretty good. Listen, your guess was 2.3 kilometers from the correct location. We were really close. But yes, we were 4 years off, which is not a lot, but it's 4 years. Plenty nowadays is still running old software. Yeah, for sure. Okay. What's our final score? Oof. 22.6k out of 50k. Not that good. Not that good. Let's try it again. Okay, let's put 3 minutes on the clock again. The first two got us, yeah. Okay, let's do it again. 3 minutes on the clock. Okay, let's see. I don't know what the hell is this. This is a thermometer. Oh no, this is a barometer. A public barometer, that is. Okay, there's 4 white lads. They look European or European descent for sure. And this says post. Post. I mean, it's in English, but I don't know what this is though. It's in black and white. Architecture could be in Europe as well based on this. We have had a lot of European pictures so far. So if I had to guess, this could be either in the UK or in the United States, either one of those. I think the writing is in English, some old-timey words use. Oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah, like Old English, right? Yeah, in that case, this is probably in the UK. But what year, that is the question. That's a good observation, Jonathan. What year could this be, though? I mean, they're using codes. This could be more. I don't think this is in the 40s. Maybe this is the 50s in the UK. Now, where in the UK, I have no idea. Maybe North England? Manchester, perhaps? Let's try Manchester in the 50s. Like 51. Let's try that. What? 4 men posing for a photo next to a thermometer at the entrance of the Viking Museum on a cold day in Oslo. This is in Oslo. What? Well, we were right that it was in Europe. We were 13 years off. Dang. Well, it could have been worse, I guess. Fine. Fine. Tricky. Tricky, though. Alright, let's see here. Sampo. Vacutus. I don't know what can you guess with from the plate. Let's see the name of the stores. Suomen Kultasep. Okay, this is from Finland. I'm 100% positive this is in Finland. Kaihari. Osovia. This is in Finland, but I don't know which year this is. Well, based on the model of the trucks and you know, the cars, it has to be the 50s. This is a 50s car. This is a 50s car. This is a Volkswagen Beetle. This is older, but yeah. These are 50s cars. And based on this right here, I think this is in Finland. Where in Finland, I don't know. But let's try the capital, Helsinki. and see what happens. Helsinki. In the 50s. Let's try 53. Actually, let's try mid-50s. What? 1968? Okay, well, it is in Finland, though. I was able to get that right. But it's not in Helsinki. But it is in Finland. Look, there's a city called Nokia. Or a location. Well, no wonder, right? Nokia was a Finnish brand. Or is a Finnish brand. I don't know if Nokia still exists. I guess they still do, but they don't make phones anymore. We were 13 years off. Jesus. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's try the next one. Looks like a nice location. Hey, Finland is pretty. It's really pretty, though. Finland is a gorgeous country. It is pretty cold, but it's really pretty. Okay, let's go to the next round. Okay, this is... Okay, look at... I know who this is. This is none other than the dictator of Cuba, Fidel Castro. And it's almost like he's doing the you know, the forbidden salute. It looks like he already took Cuba. So this is probably in the 60s. Yeah, look at the people happy. This is when the Cubans thought it was going to be for the better. Oh god. They were so wrong. He's doing an Elon. Yeah, Cuba in the 1960s, yeah. Let's put it here in the... Let's put it in the Havana. Havana. Oye, chicos, vamos a ponerlo en La Habana. I don't know. Let's put it here. 1963. 4. Let's try 4. Okay, it was in the 1959 though. We were 5 years off. Cuban leader Fidel Castro drawing a laugh from a crowd whilst making a speech in a Cuban town. Okay, it was in a town, not in the Havana. Okay. Well, we were right about the place. Location was kind of far away, and the year was off by 5 years. But it could have been worse. Let's go to the next one. This one is interesting. Okay, where is this? It looks like it could be in the Middle East, right? Like in Jordan or something. Wait, she doesn't have a hijab or anything like that, so that's also something to point out, though. Maybe this could be in Armenia, perhaps? Because she's not wearing a hijab or anything like that. Let's see here. Do you think this could be in Armenia or Azerbaijan? I don't think this is in Turkey, though. Syria, not even close. There's no way a kid would be like this in Syria, I think. And it looks, I mean, this is a decently taken photo. The picture quality is pretty good. I'm gonna guess this is a southern part of Armenia, but I am not really sure. Let's try that. Let's try Jerevan, I suppose. In 2010s. I have no idea, just that it's recent. Yeah, Armenia, yeah. I'm not sure, I'm just guessing here. It's a wild guess. Let's put in 2015, I guess. This is a really good picture. But I don't know if it was taken with a professional camera or a cell phone. You can achieve this this quality in the photography with a modern cell phone. Now let's just guess what the hell. You were 2 years off. I was 2 years off. Oh, this is from Iran. Oh wow. Well, we were fairly close, lads. I said it was in the southern part of Armenia. And this is the northern part of Iran, right? Western northern part of Iran, yeah. Okay, well, close enough. Close enough. Okay, let's ram. All right. Well, this is the two double-decker, you know, buses. This has to be in the UK. This looks pretty old, though. What the hell? This is probably like a town, tournament of, you know, housewives trying to make a dish while running somewhere or something. This is funny. Well, based on the cars, this is pretty old car though. These are like 1930s, 1940s cars. So I would say this is probably 40s. Although in the 40s, I don't see any damages from V2, some V1 rockets from Germany. So maybe early 40s. In the UK, the Housewife Olympics, yeah. Average British activities, yeah, it looks like. Let's just try. Let's not. This is. I don't think this is London. Let's see what name is in here. What does it say? Wesley's special. Only Wesley's. Fuck, I have no idea. See the S. NWL. I don't know what that means. Oxford. Okay, well, Oxford is in London, I think. Okay. Well, it is in England. I'm not sure where, but let's try. Where is the Oxford University? Isn't it in London? Northwest London, maybe. Oh yeah, you're right. Northwest London. North. Northwest. I don't see Oxford here. We can try like an. It could be like a suburb, right, from London, like something around in the outskirts of London. So, if it is in the northwest, it could be like in Watford or something. Fuck! I forgot we were playing against time. God damn it! Okay, participants sprinting down the high street in Olney, England, during the town's centuries-old Shrove Tuesday Pancake Race, a tradition dating back to the mid 1400s, in which contestants run across the town while flipping pancakes. And this is from the 1950, so we were pretty off in the year. But yeah, it is in England. Olney, England. High Street in Olney. Okay. I forgot we were playing against the clock. Okay, we did a little bit better. We did 22k on the previous one. In this one we did 28.2k out of 50k. Let's try another one. Okay, 3 minutes. Let's go. Okay, we have a picture in color. Let's see what we can see here. Sweets, cigarettes, drinks. Manufacturer, dry clean. Okay. Walls. Okay. Well, it's in English, so this is either in the United States. Okay. We see a lady here that could be from India. So my guess is that this could be the UK. Since, you know, India was part of the British Empire back in the day. Well, not part, but, you know, the British were there. Doritos. Inchy Crisps. I've never heard of this. Maybe that's some chips from that they sell in the UK or something. Yeah, this looks okay. Well, this is not an Indian lad. This looks like a Muslim lad. But I think this lad is a Muslim, but this woman is Indian. He's not looking at this lady in a very good manner, you think? Look at that shit. He's looking straight up to her. She's looking at her. Look at that. She has no idea. Crisp is a British word. Okay, let's do it in London then. This could be in London. Let's see what else we can see here. To let Winkworth. Okay, has to be the UK. Yeah, Stirling. Okay, Stirling. Yeah, the lazy ones. So this is in the UK. I don't know if this is London or not. Stirling is in Scotland, I think. We can try Edinburgh. Okay, Stirling. Let's try Stirling because it says Stirling there. Which year though? Shit. I don't know. Based on how this girl is dressed. Let's see. Kind of faded out jeans. This could be 2009 or something. Fade out jeans. Okay, 12 seconds. 12 seconds. God damn it. 2009. Let's try 2009. Make a guess. In the 2000s. 2007. Okay, we were in the 2000s, yeah. And it was in London. It wasn't in Stirling, Scotland, though. But yeah, it was in the UK. Okay, well, not that bad. We were close in the year. Okay, next round. Alright, black and white. Mars exploration rover. Okay. Wait, but okay, what the fuck? These are the things that appeared in the Star Wars film, isn't it? The Poogs or whatever they were named. I think this is a MacBook. I think this is a MacBook. What the? site in the early evolution of terrestrial blah 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 restricted area. I mean, this has to be NASA, but I don't know why they took this picture in black and white. Okay, I think this is just like a museum of NASA or something. Keep doors closed. Yeah, this has to be like 2017, right? The first edition of Barney Barney the show. Well, he has to be purple. Well, you can't tell. It will be purple in this picture, of course, but I'm gonna guess this is in 2017 because these things are from the Star Wars, The Force Awakens. So let's try 2017. And I don't know when. Just gonna go to Florida, to the NASA center or whatever it's called. Although I don't remember when where that is. I think it's in Fort Lauderdale or something. Okay, we have 50 seconds, so might as well just do this really fast. Let's try this. What? 2018. Oh mate, I was so close, but it was on the whole other side of the world. In California. It was in LA. What the hell? Why is that picture in black and white? Yeah, I don't know why they take these pictures in black and white when they are recent. But a panorama taken during a software test on Dusty, a fully functional testing replica of NASA's Opportunity rover. The rover operated on Mars from 2004 until 2018. Okay. Lads, we were 1 year off, but we were extremely off in the location. It was in the, you know, in the West Coast, not the East Coast. God dang. Well, I mean, at least we got the country right. I haven't seen that movie in ages. Yeah, me neither. I think I haven't seen The Force Awakens since it was released. So almost 10 years since I've seen that movie. Yeah. Okay. Let's try the next round. Okay. Hollywood, The Wolf of Wall Street. This is 2016, I think. This looks like this is the premiere of the movie. The Terrace. This is Margot Robbie. Garfunkel's. This has to be in LA, right? Or maybe New York? It could be in New York as well, because the movie takes place in Wall Street. And this is 2016, I think. So let's try New York, 2016. Right? I mean, let's put it in Wall Street, just for the memes, right? Wall Street, right here. Well, let's put it in the New York Exchange, and see what happens. Back in the day, where it wasn't clear that Star Wars was gonna crash and burn. Yeah, people had no idea. I mean, I like The Force Awakens. It was the other two movies that were. They weren't that good. Okay, I was 2 years off. Oh my god, this is in London? God damn. Leonardo DiCaprio arriving at Odeon Luxe, Leicester Square for the premiere of The Wolf of Wall Street. I was 2 years off and it was in Europe. God damn it. Fine. Okay. President Trump. President Macron. This is probably recent. Where is this? Okay, this is probably... Oh, I forgot the name of this cathedral, but this is the Notre Dame Cathedral, isn't it? I think this is the Notre Dame Cathedral in France. This has to be recent because, well, we have Donald Trump here, but I don't know if this is his first presidency or his second term. Yeah, I recognize it from AC Unity. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if this is from the first term or second term, but it is in France indeed. Lyon, Paris. Is the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris? I have no idea. Aggression Born it did, and also I hope the new KOTOR does good, but wouldn't be surprised. Oh yeah, that's right. They're going to release another... Well, the director of the new KOTOR game is the same director from the classics. It's in Paris. Okay, fantastic. So we only think... Okay, let's put this in... I don't know, mate. Let's put this in 2024, just because. I don't know if this is first term or second term. Let's try to find the place here. Oh my god, 30 seconds. Screw it, I'm just going to put it in the middle. Let's make the guess. Oh yes! We got the year! We're spot on the year, lads. You got it spot on. A screen showing the meeting of President-elect Donald Trump and French President Emmanuel Macron next to the Notre Dame Cathedral. My guess was here. We were 500 meters off, so this was insanely accurate. We got the year, we got the city, we were only 500 meters away from the actual location. Hey Firesdale, what's up? No, it was in 2024, yeah. Yeah, neat. Let's try the next one. Okay, presidential. This is the United States. This is the United States, and the music that we're listening sounds like Chinese. Funny, isn't it? Ironic. Oversee load. Let's see the play. You can see. Okay, it's a little bit too blurry. New. It says. Oh, this is New Jersey, I think. New Jersey, I think. It says new something. This is a J. But I think this is New Jersey. A New Jersey plaque. Parking, green zone. No parking. Oh, Newark? Newark. Okay, now I'm confused. City National Bank. Okay, well, of New Jersey. This is NJ. Okay. Let's go to New Jersey. What year though? That's the that's the question. Well, it says Newark here. Maybe it is in New Jersey, Newark. What year though? Yeah, New Jersey, yeah. What year? Shit. Let's see the model of the cars. Okay. I think this is a 2005 Jeep. This looks like mid 2000s to late 2000s. 2011, the water landing. Could be 2011, yes. But this, I think this is older than 2011 though. Let's try 2009. Let's try 2009. We have only 30 seconds. Actually 2008. Let's try 2008. Oh my god, you were right. Firesdale 2011. Shit. You were so right. You were saying the water landing thing because of the plane in the truck, right? Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I should have known. Remember it here in the school back then. Yeah, you're right. Well, we were 1.4 kilometers or kilometers away from the correct location. I mean, we weren't that far off in the years, but yeah, we could have got it on the right one. U.S. Airways flight 1549, which crashed in the Hudson River, being trucked through downtown Newark en route to an aviation museum. Okay, how much we did here? Okay, we're getting better at this, lads. We did 39.1k out of 50k, and the previous one we did like 28k. Let's see if we can we can do one more better than the previous one. Okay, let's try it. Okay, this is the recent. This is I Show Speed. This is it's a very famous streamer. Where it is though, I have no idea. Okay, well, he has an this is a baseball cap. So maybe he's in Los Angeles? Okay, this is the football jersey from Finland. This is not Finland, there's too much black people. This is probably Los Angeles, perhaps? 2022 Japan. Why would you say this is 22 Japan if there's so much black people in the picture? There's too much black people in the picture. And it says something here about Jews, the Jews. So this is in English right here. Salmiak. Maybe he's trying sweets from that country? Do you recognize these sweets? Yeah, this is I Show Speed, Jonathan, yes. Swapping to horizontal bit? Okay, no problem, mate. Licorice. Thought that was him eating chicken. Mate, chill. You're gonna get me banned. I think he's trying these sweets from the country he's in, but I don't know where this is from. Salmiaki mix. These are like raspberry sweets. And I see a bunch of baseball caps. Look. This is the New York Yankees. This is a LA team, the Dodgers, I think. Los Angeles Dodgers. The Finnish like baseball. You think this is Finland? Okay. Well, let's try Finland then. Helsinki. In 2024. 2025. Let's make it against in 2025. Okay, YouTuber live streamer iShowSpeed sampling snacks from Finnish fans outside the Stockman department store in Helsinki during our European tour. And we got the time right. The year. It was in 2025, last year. We were 1.5 kilometers away from the correct location, and I had no idea that baseball was popular in Finland. I had zero idea that that was the case. And the only reason why I said I didn't think this was in Finland is because I saw too many black people in the picture. But maybe this is part of the people that is in the tour with iShowSpeed, the black lads. I don't know. But yeah, good guess, mate. Easiest shit of my life. Okay. Okay, we're starting pretty good with this one. Let's check the next one. Okay, this is in Spanish. No pasarán, el fascismo quiere conquistar Madrid. Okay, this is Spain. Madrid será la última tumba del fascismo. This is probably during Franco's dictatorship. Or during the Spanish Civil War. So maybe this is 1940s Madrid. Esto es Madrid, tío. Vámonos a Madrid. Joder. This is Madrid. 100%. Where? I have no idea. Let's put it here. Right in the middle. Because this is a propaganda thing that says fascism wants to conquer Madrid. Madrid will be the tomb of fascism. My guess would be that they are still in the civil war in Spain. So I'm gonna guess this is in the 40s. Maybe 1942, perhaps. Franco was from 39 to 75. Yeah, but you know, the communists got defeated, and then it was like a whole, the entire country fell under the Franco dictatorship. So the only reason why I think it was the worst was still open, it's because of what this says. So let's see if this is in the 40s. I mean, it's in black and white. I don't see cars in the streets, though. But yeah. Let's just try. Oh, it was in 36, mate. God damn. We were very close to the location though, 1.2 kilometers away from the correct location. But yeah, look, a sign proclaiming they won't pass during the Spanish Civil War. They were still in the Civil War. But I think this was the beginning of it, I think. It was the beginning of the Civil War. Okay, well, we were pretty close. Okay, this is during World War II, probably. Isn't this Roosevelt? I don't know which term he was in here. Let's read this. Be President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt. Yeah, this is F.D. Roosevelt indeed. Can't read the year of this, and I have no idea. He ran 3 terms in a row, I think. until he passed and Truman came in to finish World War II. Okay. Well, this is... Maybe this is in the 40s. Hey, Pikachu, what's up? My guess is this is... I mean, this has to be the Oval Office, you know, in the White House. This is the Oval Office in the White House. Let's look the White House here in Washington, D.C. The problem is the year, though. This could be late 30s or in the 40s. Capitol Hill, where's the White House? Close after Pearl Harbor. That's 1942 then, isn't it? What are you doing in this stream? We are playing TimeGuessr, in which you have to guess when was this picture taken and where. The Lend-Lease, close to after Pearl Harbor. Then I think that's 1942 then. I don't know where the White House is. White House is in Washington though. Capitol Hill. Arlington. Fuck, we have 30 seconds. If anything, I'll just put it in Capitol Hill. Georgetown. Oh, it's right here, the White House. There we go. Okay, let's make the guess. 1944. But we were 50 meters away from where this picture was taken. I think this is the most accurate prediction we have made so far. Members of New York's Maltese community presenting a scroll of appreciation to President Franklin D. Roosevelt in the Oval Office, reciprocating his wartime tribute to the people of Malta for their resistance during the German siege. There you go. Looks like World War II, 1944. Mate, I wish I would have read your message before I did. Well, we were pretty close. 2 years off. Yeah, it closed after Pearl Harbor. The thing is, Pearl Harbor was in 1942, I think. That was the year the United States entered World War II. As far as I remember, I think. Okay. Well, it's fine. I mean, we were 50 meters away from the correct location. It's pretty good. Okay? Alright, let's go to the next round. Okay, I think this is the United States as well. Chevron. I mean, these are all oil companies. Okay, Beverly Boulevard. This is LA, perhaps. Motion pictures. This is Los Angeles. I think this is Los Angeles. This is LA. Maybe in the 70s? I mean, this car is from the 70s. 70s car, Firestone. Yeah, MasterCard. What the fuck? Is this 57 cents or $57? Look at the gas prices. What the hell? Is audiophile headphone good? Audiophile? No, I've never tested audiophile. The audiophile brand. No, I don't know. But yeah, look at the price of the thing. Okay, this is Los Angeles for sure. This is LA. This has to be in the 70s. Let's see if we can find Beverly Boulevard. I'm guessing it's near Beverly Hills, I guess. LA, the Valley, Beverly Hills. Oh, it's right here, Beverly Boulevard. Okay, let's put it here in this cross section. What time? Let's put it in 1972, I guess. Early 70s, yeah. This looks like LA, yeah. 57 for low lead. 59, almost 60 for unleaded, and Supreme 61. Okay, let's make the guess here. I mean, it's pretty obvious this is Los Angeles. Oh, we were 3 years off. Mate, oh my god! Oh my god, we were 32 meters away from the location! This is the closest one that we have ever done! That was insane. Holy shit. It was like almost across the streets. My guess was here, and it was like look at that. It was just right there. This means that from the point from which this picture was taken, we're seeing the cross section right here. That's the cross section that is in the map. Whoa, that was crazy. That was good. Okay, let's try the next round. All right, black and white. I can't make this flag. It looks... This could be Scotland. It has a white cross in it. Right? Like if this was fully visible here, I think this would be like a white cross. Obviously, because of it's in black and white, we can see the blue, but this could be Scotland. 1930s, early 1940s, perhaps. I can see the plaques in the cars, though. There's no cars that show the plaques. This is a little bit too blurry. You're actually good at this place. I can't even guess places in games like this. There's actually a game like this for video game locations, which we're going to play on another time. Okay, power lines. I mean, we have double-decker buses, so this is pretty much in the UK. Derma, Ewell, okay. Okay, let's try Scotland, right? This has to be the UK. I mean, look at that. You have the double-decker buses, and this looks like I don't know, depressing Gothic architecture. So yeah, let's see if it is. Let's see if it is in Scotland. We can try Glasgow this time and see if it actually is the thing. Let's try in 1939. Let's see if it is 1939 this time. Let's go to Glasgow. Where is it? Edinburgh. Okay, let's guess. Oh, man. Well, it is in Scotland. I was right about the flag. But it was in 1934, though. God damn it. And it the History Museum in London? No, no. I didn't think it was in London because of the flag. The picture it gives you the vibes is from Russia. Well, it looks fairly depressing, yeah. I think that's a good that will be a good guess. The depressing vibes. Your geography teacher must be proud. I mean, I don't think this is as bad. I mean, for my geography teacher would be proud if I guess something in, I don't know, mate, like in Macedonia or Madagascar or some shit like that. These are fairly easy because this is in the UK, okay? Okay, let's see the score that we did here. Oh! 46.2k out of 50k. Mate, we're doing really good. We're doing really good. Okay. Let's do another one. Let's do the final round, okay? Let's do another round, and that's going to be the last one. Let's see if we can actually do the 50k. By the way, are you streaming somewhere else too other than YouTube? No, I'm actually doing a dual stream on YouTube. The thing is that I'm doing a vertical stream for the shorts feed, and I'm doing a horizontal stream as well. Both at the same time. But both are in YouTube. Okay, let's play it again. Let's try it one more time and see if we can do the 50k or something closer to 50k. Okay, let's put the time limit in 3 minutes. And let's play. Alright, time on the clock. Let's see. Black and white picture. Old. Or maybe. Sometimes they do what black and white for recent times. Okay. This is not very legible. Okay. See how the people are dressed. Okay, this is winter, probably. They have winter clothes. This could be like in the 60s, like 60s, mid 60s. This is in a place where maybe people go to vacation for winter or something. I don't know. Oh my god, I can't see locker. Maybe this is in Europe. The thing is, I can't make out the words. Let's see if we can see something around here. No, this is too blurry. It's too blurry. This is very long. This is a Zugbergfungnel. I guess this could be in Germany or Austria or something. CSC. Yeah, I don't know what CSC is. And it says Prada here. Locher, Prada, Bruna. I think it says Bruna here. Berlin. Okay, let's try Berlin then. What year though? I say this is in the 60s. I think this is the 60s. They're using bicycles, so they must be somewhere in Europe. Yeah, I agree. 1967 says Conkel. Okay, let's try 1967. Okay, let's make a guess. Damn! Why are they using black and white pictures for 1987? God damn it. And it was in Switzerland though. Okay, well... Okay, yeah, well, Switzerland is vacation, you know, destiny for Europeans during the winter. That kind of makes sense. People go to the Alps. 20 years off. That's... Yeah, I don't think we're getting 50k with this guess, lads. This was terrible. I mean, we were close to the country, but we were very far off in the years. God damn it. Okay, well, all right, that's fine. Let's go to the next round. German types look different. I am only seeing the street sign now, yeah. The Netherlands? No. In the Netherlands, there will be way more bikes on the street. Okay, let's see now. Okay, South Korea. South Korean flag here. Although most people in the picture are Caucasian. So if this is South Korea, this is probably after the war, the Korean War, or maybe during the Korean War. Maybe this is during the Korean War in the 50s, you know, in the United States. Maybe this is like a diplomatic mission. Okay, this is the United States flag in the car. So my guess is this is a diplomatic car that brought some people to the Korean embassy in the United States to talk about the Korean War in the 50s. Now, where in the United States this is, I have no idea. But you can see the military here. This looks like a Korean gentleman here, right here. But the signs, I mean, this is not Korean. I can't really read this. And you know, the buildings look like they are from the United States, to be fair. Palm trees. They only had something around 3 big cities. South Korea at the time. USA town in Korea. You say it's DC, Washington DC. Will be the US capital. Maybe. I mean, there's a lot of Caucasian people here. This is a Caucasian gentleman, Caucasian. Okay, this looks like a Korean gentleman. Maybe this is the ambassador. Okay, let's do this quick because we don't have a lot of time. Let's try DC. What the hell is happening? It's not loading. What's happening with the map? In the, I don't know, 52? The map is not loading! Come on, filth! Oh my god. The game derped. I don't know where the Washington is based on... I can't tell. Okay, let's maybe it's here. Oh shit! Fuck! Here! Fuck! This is so unfair. It was the game derped. The game derped, mate. Okay. President Richard Nixon leaving San Francisco. Okay, it wasn't even in DC. It was San Francisco. It was on the West Coast. But it was in the United States. Greeting South Korean President Park Chung-hee on his visit to the States. And it wasn't in the 50s, it was in 69. God damn it. Not even the Korean War. Yeah, it wasn't even during the Korean War. Yeah. Yeah, San Francisco, yeah. Well. God damn it. Okay. Listen, we could have guessed something at least, but the bloody map just derped. Anyways. Okay. Picture in color. Let's read this here. 2022. Okay, well, 2022. Let's put it here. Biodiversity Conference, Ecological Montreal. This is, well, that's in Canada. Conservation on biological diversity. Isn't this your land, Conkel? You are from Canada. Okay, here's the Chinese flag and the Canada flag. Okay, so this is in 2022 in Montreal, apparently. Let's look Montreal here. Where is Montreal, though? Winnipeg. Oh, it's right here. Close to the border. Okay, let's make the guess. 2022. You got it spot on! 2022. Two singers performing during the opening ceremony of the 2022 United Nations Biodiversity Conference held in Montreal, Canada. We were 87.2 meters away from the actual location where this took place. Near Ottawa. Eastern Canada, yeah. We do not own the French Canadians. So they own you. But nice. Yeah. Okay, let's do the next one. Okay, black and white. Gabinete Bellezza. Lujo de... Okay, this is... Oh, this is Ecuador. Esto es en Ecuador. Instituto Ecuatoriano de Seguridad Social. This is in Ecuador. This is 100% in Ecuador, my friends. Now, the year... Well, people is wearing hats. So this is probably the 50s. Will be my guess. Or 60s at the most. So let's go to Ecuador. Yeah, it says Ecuador, so they are illegals. God damn it, Conkel. Okay, I don't know where in Quito it could be. I mean, I'm just going to try the capital. At this time, only the capital in a third world country, only the capital will have cars. Oh shit. Okay, well, let's see if this is in the 50s. Let's put it in 1958, I guess. I don't know. Might be Santa Maria, Portugal. No, this is all in Spanish, mate. This is not Portuguese. This is in Spanish, not Portuguese. Let's make the guess. 16 years off. Oh my god. It was in 1974. But it is in Ecuador indeed. It was a town near Quito. 74.5 kilometers away from the capital right here. Boop. We were very far off in the years, but okay. Okay. A busy street in Santa Domingo, Ecuador. Santa Domingo. Okay. Let's do the next round. Okay. Mardi Gras. Robbies. Okay. Interesting. There's an Asian lad here. A black lad and a black lady. This looks like the 60s. Based on the shoes, I think this is the 60s. Early 60s, perhaps. Tobacco pipes. Okay. Clear the lane. This is probably... I mean, this has to be the United States. 80, 90, look at the cars. No, these are, well... Do you think these are 80s cars? These are not 90s cars for sure. But 80s? Maybe 70s at the most. Do you think this could be the 70s though? The transporter? Are you shitting me? Are you seriously saying this is from the 80s? Ain't no expert in US cars. Hydro something associates. The thing is that where in the hell this would be in the United States though? Mardi Gras. Where do they do the Mardi Gras thing in the United States? Isn't that in the New Orleans or something? Somewhere hot. Let's say 69. I don't know, mate. Let's make a guess. I don't know. Okay, it was in 1974, and it was all the way up in the East Coast, in New York, apparently. Yeah, this was New York. God damn it. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it was in the 70s. Firesdale, 74 here. Pedestrians crossing a street in New York during the mid-70s. There you go. Oh well, final score is going to be pretty bad, probably. Yeah, 26.8. Well, the previous one that we did was like 48.1 thousand. So we did pretty good with the previous one. Okay, well, this wasn't that good, but you know, there were some hard ones, and the game trolled us because the map derped. Okay, so we could have had at least like 35k if the map wouldn't have derped in that one, the other one that was in the US as well. 31k with the location of the time fail. Yeah, exactly. At least we got nearly 50k. Yeah, that's true. Okay, lads, before I even go away and leave you to the rest of your day, I just want to remind you that tomorrow we are doing a huge, massive stream. We're going to be ranking the entire soundtrack of Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, okay? We're going to do the whole thing. It's 90 plus tracks. That's right. And we're going to be ranking them tomorrow, I think at 12 p.m. EST, okay? Here in YouTube. I'm going to be reminding you that as well. On Discord and everything else, okay? So, I'm going to leave you my socials here and my Discord so you can join. I notify the people in Discord first and foremost when I'm going to stream and when I'm dropping new videos and so on and so forth. And follow me on my socials, especially in Instagram and TikTok, where I'm uploading a short form content of, you know, video game music, of the streams, and you might actually find yourself featured in one of the shorts, as it has happened before with some of the people that are frequent viewers of the streams. And with that being said, I'll see you tomorrow for the Giga ranking of Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. Alright? Have a good one. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming.